If you've been feeling lately like your body is working against you, or like your weight, or your energy, or your digestion, or your sleep just aren't cooperating the way that they once did, I want to start by saying something very clearly. There is nothing wrong with you. Your body is not broken. I know that it may be hard to believe, especially if you've been trying or if you've been told otherwise. But what I see over and over again, our bodies are actually not broken. What I see is bodies that are responding. So many women come to me saying things like, I don't recognize my body anymore. It doesn't respond the way that it once did. I can't seem to lose any weight. What once worked doesn't work or doesn't seem to work anymore. And there's many versions of people saying, I feel inflamed, I feel tired, bloated, wired, and mostly overarching what I hear is people are feeling frustrated. And underneath all of these common kind of complaints and recognitions is often a much quieter issue, which is fear. And the fear is that this is just how things are right now, or will be for life, like it's never going to change. And that maybe something has shifted and will never, ever come back. But most of the time, what's happening isn't dysfunction. It's not dysfunction with your body. It really is adaptation. So the body is always responding to the environment that it's in, whether that's your own stress load, your sleep, the sleep quality, your sleep patterns, your sleep quantity, your hormones, your blood sugar, your history of just keep pushing through. So when it feels like the metabolism is slowing, or when weight feels like it's stubborn and just won't budge, or your digestion feels off, or your energy is lower than you've ever had it before, this is not your body being difficult. It's actually your body being very protective. Especially in midlife, the margin for stress gets so much smaller. So the strategies that once seemed to work, whether that's more discipline or more restriction or more intensity, they often stop working, not because you're failing or your body is broken, but because the system itself, your system itself, needs something different. Now, I want to be clear on something here. I don't believe in chaos or guesswork. I've tried that for many years in my nutrition practice, and that just doesn't solve the issues. When I work with someone, there is structure. There is often a very short reset or what I like to call renovation phase that usually lasts a couple of weeks where we calm inflammation, where we restore the metabolic signals, and we give the body a very clear and supportive path and environment to move forward and to recalibrate and renovate itself. So this structure matters. But I want to just be clear, this is not about punishment or restriction or even pushing any harder. I don't want to avoid structure, but I do want to avoid pressure because our nervous systems and our bodies respond to that. So, structure can be very supportive, but pressure is what shuts the system down. When you understand this, something really important changes. The symptoms stop feeling like they're personal, like there's something wrong with you or your body is like not operating the way it's supposed to. And the weight stops feeling like a moral issue, and health instead becomes something that you work with and not against. So instead of asking, what's wrong with me? The question then becomes, what is my body asking for right now? That shift alone often creates more progress than years of, or decades even, of forcing. So if you've been discouraged, whether that's quietly discouraged or quietly blaming yourself or thinking that something's a matter or wrong with you, or what if you're wondering why nothing seems to work the way that it used to, I want you to hear this. Your body is not broken. It's communicating. Our body uses symptoms as signals to get our attention. And when we listen properly with the right support, the right pacing, the right structure, change becomes possible again. I want to assure you of this. I've seen it time and time again. So that's all I wanted to share today. And if this resonated with you, please sit with it, let it be embodied within you. And you don't need to do anything with this information right away. And if it helps at all, I just want you to know you are not alone in this. Understanding always comes before change.